We're here.
Yep.
We're ready to go.
Here we go.
All right. Oh, I didn't come up with names. Damn it. I never have names ready to go. I always start off the first episode because they're crappy. Welcome to Stream of Consciousness. I am Joey. What are you doing over there? I am Joey Funtime Stout. This is Joel Cookie Dough Cox. And this is Aaron Jones. Jonesy Jones.
Yes, I'm back.
Right. And we had a little hiatus. Well, I guess it would be a couple weeks ago now. I'm assuming we're going to back this one up. We had a little audio issue. So now this is our first recorded episode with all new equipment.
Yep.
Yes, it's pretty.
Thanks to Cookie Dough.
Santa Claus is nice this year.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Santa Claus, what happened on Christmas? What any good? What fun time goodness Christmassy stuff happened to you?
I got
a kiss under the mistletoe.
No. But I did get an air fryer.
Jonesy has underwear that have mistletoe on them.
Yes, he does. Right in the front and the back.
Did you get kissed under the mistletoe?
Depends.
So I need to exchange some recipes with you, sir.
Yes, you
So
said
you changed back to the air fryer conversation. Okay.
Yes,
No.
you obtained an air fryer.
Yes, I did.
And I've had my air fryer for about a year now.
No, this is healthier though, right?
Yes.
Is it healthy or is it just healthier?
Well, it's supposed to be healthier as long as you go ahead and cook everything in the rawest forms. Like don't be going to Walmart and purchasing a bag of French fries and throw it in and be like, oh yeah, I'm healthy. So
That's not healthy.
that's not healthy.
That's
Yeah.
Can't.
Okay.
But go ahead.
But healthier.
Healthy-
If I eat a bag.
Well,
of
now you
chips
tell
or
me after I ate
fries.
10 pounds of French fries, I think I was healthier.
Well, yeah.
This
Sorry.
diet isn't working at all.
But they were good, weren't they?
Oh yeah.
See, there you go. There you are.
But I took some regular potatoes and I cut them up and I just fried them.
Yep.
But they looked like they were when you take a potato, you don't put it in the water and it just dries out.
Yeah.
They look like that and they taste horrible. I'm thinking I need to get a different type of potato.
Yes, that's what you were telling me about. I think, as I keep thinking more and more about it, try that and see what happens.
Okay.
There we go. But I think I was telling Joel that the one that I have, there's a recipe where you can actually make cheesecakes inside of this air fryer, and I'm tempted to try it.
Healthy cheesecakes.
Yes. Well, I don't know how healthy it was going to be. Probably
healthy cheesecakes.
yes, healthy cheesecakes. I get it. I got it. I'm on the right road now.
One of my wife's friends made a Pinterest board of air fryer recipes, so I followed her, and it's like, oh, here, you might use these. So there's 10 air fryer things on Pinterest I just followed last night. So once we get done with all this podcasting shenanigans, I'm gonna go looking through some recipes.
Now, we'll tell you what's really good in the air fryer is wings.
Wings.
Yes.
I've been hearing that a lot. I hear you can reheat the wings too, though.
Yes.
They're just you could because wings are hard to eat a second time around.
Well,
Exactly.
Because I learned this a while ago. If you take McDonald's French fries, you throw them in the oven and reheat them.
McDonald's French fries, you hear this?
They don't taste
This
like
is
crap.
Jonesy's already judging you for saying McDonald's.
No,
French
I am not.
fries.
I do not judge.
Absolutely. Well,
I do
sense,
not
I
judge.
can feel the judgment coming off.
I was actually, my mouth was watering a little bit. So. It's okay.
So
No, but if you do the wings, I know that I went ahead and I did those, and I bought the they make a powdered version of Red Hot now.
oh wait, I got that.
What?
Yeah.
My mom has it in
Yeah.
the.
Are you kidding me?
No, they make it like a spring, like a
Yeah.
seasoning.
Season salt.
Yeah.
A packet or whatever. Oh,
Yeah, you can
like
go
from
ahead-
McCormick or whatever.
Yep. You can go ahead and do that. I put that on there and some pepper, and I just threw them in the air fryer like that, and they were good.
Oh, that's good.
What I want to do, I want to make chicken nuggets in the air fryer.
There you go.
I'm actually gonna buy some chicken breast, so I'm not buying the crap that you buy.
What kind of? Oh no, I buy the nugget stuff for the kids. I don't
Yeah.
eat that garbage.
But I'm gonna get some chicken. I'm gonna season up nice and throw it in the air fryer and see how it turns out.
Nice.
And then for our next episode for Black History Month next month, we will go to talk about how this turned out.
This might actually air in Black History Month.
No, this will actually air.
We're not to break it down. Close enough.
Right.
We can hold off on it if we want.
Yes.
We have we have nothing in the.
There's nothing in the pipe.
We have no shows set at all. We lost everything.
This will air on the 17th of January.
That's okay.
Oh, okay. Happy 17th of January, everybody.
Yes.
Something happens on the 17th of January. It's like a day of something. We do on Sundays, huh? No, it's
We release on Wednesdays.
Wednesday. I meant Wednesday. Mondays are all askew. All right, so what else? What else happened for Christmas? You get anything good, Jonesy?
What did I get for good? Yes. I obtained a waffle iron.
What?
Ooh.
And the one
Regular or Belgian?
Belgium,
That's what I'm talking about.
1.5 inch thick Belgian waffles, and it's the one like if you go to the hotels that they have a cast iron one that you actually you have to like flip
Like
it
a
over.
real legit one.
Yes, I got one of those.
I have one, not quite that, but mine's like a flip back and forth, like a right left side turn over one, and I love it.
But
I've got 3 waffle irons.
But then at the same, because Joel and I went ahead and made the chicken and waffles. Joel you have an authentic 1960s waffle iron. Is that what it is?
We named it Rosa Parks.
Yes, we named it Rosa Parks.
You guys name your Belgian waffles all you want.
That's okay.
But all I'm going to say is, back in November, I went out to Philly to go to a podcast, and I hung out with Annie and her friend Sin, and we had breakfast Saturday morning. She had her Belgian waffle maker. I had Rosa Parks. Guess whose waffles they like better? Rosa Parks.
No, like the thin ones.
Yeah.
Like the regular waffle.
And the cool thing about mine is it makes 2 at a time, but they're in triangles. So like you can actually break your waffles into 4 pieces if you want.
Yep.
So what I've been doing is I made a bunch of waffles from the waffle mix I brought back from Philly. I made them all at once. I froze them.
There you go.
I have Bob Evans sausage I cut and sliced and made it nice and thin for my Foreman grill. So on Saturday morning, I'll throw the oven to 400 degrees. I'll throw the waffles in there, and then I'll throw a piece of sausage on, and then I'll make a waffle sausage sandwich.
Yeah, there you go.
I do those. I do like the egg cheese waffle sausage thing, bacon, egg, and cheese, or sausage, egg, and cheese, like they do with the fast. But I don't do fast food too often, so I can do that, but I make them at home.
But I'll tell you this: my aunt was actually when I went in and told me this. She said, "Well, there's a bunch of things you can go to do with the waffle iron, and this is like totally fattening, but I'm going to go to eat anyways because the fat boy's still in me." After Thanksgiving or after Christmas, she said to go ahead and you go to take your leftover stuffing and you put that on the waffle iron and make a stuffing waffle. Now get this, but wait, now get this. And then afterwards, you can go and throw your turkey and your gravy and your mashed potatoes on top of that.
What?
Right? Or take it even a step further and use macaroni and cheese, make a macaroni waffle, and then throw some fried chicken on top of it.
See, white people don't think of shit like this.
Just make sure you thoroughly grease that waffle maker.
Already got it taken care of. Comes in a bottle. All you got to do is spray it once and you're good to go.
Do you use like butter? Because you're all healthy and everything. Do you like use the butter or the butter spray or anything like that? Or do you use like a...
So, let me ask you
like a canola oil.
Let me ask you this question.
Okay, oh shit.
So, I can't believe it's not butter. It's vegetable shred. So I got vegetable shred on this side. I got butter on this side.
It's better for you to use butter.
Oh,
here's the general rule of thumb.
Yes, it's just use the butter.
At room
set you up.
temperature, at room temperature, if it's solid, it's less good for you than if it's liquid. I think is how it works out.
Something like that, yeah.
If you have 2 different oils, the one that has a lower melting point is supposedly healthier for you. Yes. At least that's a general rule of thumb. It's not always true, but like canola oil has a higher one than, say, vegetable oil, but it has not as high of one as coconut. Is the good one? No, coconut's bad. Coconut's bad oil.
I don't know.
I can't keep track of them.
Keep track of it.
I remember taking a nutrition class, and that was like something that...
Well, I remember when I was a kid, because we had a deep fryer, like the old school deep fryers, and for some reason my mom used Crisco. Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, my mother used to use
every 30
Crisco too.
seconds, Josie just goes, Doesn't matter what we're talking about.
They have to say it like I'm like a really big health nut, but yeah, I'll eat it. I remember the whole cast iron skillet being taken out and them scooping up that Crisco and throwing it in the pan.
This fryer, my mom at one point put an entire thing of Crisco in the fryer.
Oh Lord!
And it was weird because Crisco at room temperature is a solid. When you heat it up, it becomes a liquid.
Right.
It was so bizarre to watch that go from liquid to solid and back and forth.
That stuff tastes good, though.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, though. We went to a church function, and there was a lady there, and she made wings. And she fried them wings in lard.
Which is, hands down, the worst thing you can put inside your body.
But they were so good. But if you go ahead and you cook with lard, you have to go to make sure to eat that stuff whenever it's hot. Because if you don't, you get this white...
Yeah.
Crisco is what it looks like.
So there's this place called Palmyra down on Smithfield Street Bridge. It's a Mediterranean place. They sell chicken. They have chicken shawarma. Best thing in the world. Yeah. But then if you take it home with you, you let it cool. It's good. It gets that congealed stuff on the bottom. Because basically they serve like gyro meat. They take a metric fuck ton of chicken breast, put it on the spit, and they just spin it around the spit, and then they just shave some off for you.
that my mom growing up, she could not cook. My mom cannot cook for shit.
Oh, my mom
just
could.
Yeah, but my mom's white, so you know. It's not my
Oh,
fault.
we should do a movie. White moms can't cook.
White moms cannot cook.
Oh Lord, here we go.
My mom has always been a terrible cook, which is weird because like I'm actually a pretty decent cook, but my little brother's an even better cook than I am. He's actually a good cook. I'm just a pretty decent cook.
Okay.
But one thing my mom can make that knocks everybody else out of the water is my mom makes the best soups. My mom makes these amazing soups, and she makes some weird stuff that like is like. Well, like not like weird, but like soups that aren't like your traditional, like not like the vegetable soup and things like that. She makes this ham and bean soup, and I couldn't tell you all what's in it. But I remember like when I was younger, she used to make this soup, and we'd eat the daylights out of it. She would make it actually right around like Christmas time. It was usually like right before Christmas.
Or is it usually after the Christmas ham?
No, well, Christmas ham in my house is a big deal. We don't screw around with ham. Like we always, it was like you bought ham probably a week before Christmas, and you ate it till it was gone. So we did a lot of ham in our house. But my mom made this ham soup that with the beans and all the other whatever craziness that was in this thing, and it was amazing. And I'm not a soup kind of guy, but I remember like we'd eat it, and then like all day we would eat this thing, and then my mom would put it inside the refrigerator. And I remember like after it sat in the refrigerator for a day, like the next day when you go to eat, there was like a block of fat on top of this thing. You could scoop it right up, but you didn't. You took the whole pot right back out of the refrigerator, put it back on the stove, turned up the fire, and let it melt right back down into it.
Oh. But I bet you that was good. I bet you it was good. I bet you it was good.
So good. It was so good.
See, as I said in the past, I can't eat soup anymore.
I'm not a soup kind of... Soup to me is like having a drink with chunks of food in it. Like, I don't like soup.
Here's my dad's idea of soup.
Okay.
He'll get some tomato sauce, he'll get some water, look in the fridge. Oh, we just had turkey a couple days ago. That should be going bad. Chop up the turkey, throw it in.
It's going bad.
Chop up some, and just start chopping stuff up and throwing it in a pot and cooking it.
That's like kitchen soup. Soup.
Is that what you call it?
Kitchen.
What term do you have
Kitchen
for it?
sink. I should say. Yes.
I ain't not.
You don't have it.
No, that's what I call it.
I ain't either.
I ain't that.
We always call it slumgullion, which I think is an Irish term. I think it's like a Gaelic word that means like just all kind of leftover shit is what it means. So I don't know what it really means. But
there's some neck bones of it.
Yeah, just whatever was laying around. It was like just go into. My mom used to open up cans of stuff like back in the day. Remember whenever cans used to have the paper wrapping around them, and like they'd be in the cabinet for forever. And like right around the end of the year, my mom would go, "Oh, this one lost its wrapper. Could be tomatoes, could be pears." My mom didn't care. Pop it open, throw it in there.
Pear. Oh.
Who knows what it is? It would just go in with all the other cans of whatever we.
Wasn't there a movie where the guy had the cans and they weren't labeled? He'd shake. He goes,
Peas.
Right. Here you go.
Yeah. Well.
For the audio listeners' hands, I took my hand and shook it as if I had a can in my hand.
Oh, we're not doing the video on this one?
No.
No.
No, it wasn't or whatever. I don't care.
Yes.
That's
crazy,
funny.
though.
Yeah, we called it slumgullion. Honest to God, my mom would make it. She would just throw random stuff in it. That was not always great. My mom also used to do the thing where, like, after we would get so many, after we go through so much cereal, she would, like, you know, like, you always want, like, you get Frosted Flakes. You're like, oh, I love Frosted. And then you'd eat it until it was, like, that last, like, quarter of a bowl of cereal, and it would just be powder.
Yeah.
So you go, I'm not eating that. So you move on
Oh,
to,
no.
Fruit Loops or
No.
Right.
You take that stuff, you cut the bag, you open it around and just pour it all in. That's
Exactly.
sugar.
I hate that. The powder, I don't want. That's no good.
Now,
to
here's
me.
one thing
That's
I want to
gross.
talk about. Since you talk about cereal, and I've said that, I think I've said this to both of you. Whenever I was younger, like we had to go ahead and watch. What's that? I like that.
You
thing.
make a noise on the table.
For the record,
Joel does this all the time. Every time it's just like random noises going on in the background, and it's like I'll be in the middle of a story, and it'll just be like this happening, and it's Joel taking a drink. He'll sit there and clink his drink back and forth so the ice cubes go. Unprofessional.
So, I said.
That's how your cereal story.
Exactly.
Please,
No,
go ahead.
I know.
Tell your
Right?
story. Don't let me interrupt you
I
at all.
said that growing up, you know, and I think everybody needs to go ahead and have respect for this. That growing up, that you know, we used to go ahead and get the bags of cereal that were on the bottom shelf. So like they had like Apple Jacks, they had like Apple O's or something on the bottom shelf. And to this day, I still go ahead and say this. That cereal that comes in a bag that's on the bottom shelf tastes better than the boxes that are up on the top
Well,
shelf.
sometimes
I still swear the best grilled cheese you ever will have in your entire life.
Go ahead, preach.
Government cheese.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You know, people don't even know what government cheese is anymore.
Oh my
though.
goodness,
Remember,
government
it used
cheese.
to come in the big block.
Yes.
It was just black and white packaging, and it said government cheese.
Government
on
cheese. I swear.
The
government
best grilled cheese.
Preach, brother.
Right? Make mac and cheese with it too is awesome.
Oh, preach. They do to make the best cheese sandwiches. You just have to make sure you have some type of liquid whenever you went and ate that stuff because it would get jammed in your throat. You had the government cheese. You had the government peanut butter that you had to go to make sure you stirred the oil that was sitting on the top. Because if you didn't go to stir the oil on top, the other thing you had to drink was that powdered milk that they went ahead and gave you that came in the white box, black label. But now,
worst.
like, if you get government cheese, now it's stamped with, like, Land O'Lakes. I'm like, okay, we've moved up in the world now.
Yeah,
but have we really?
It's legit foods now that they even like the generic and stuff. And we've had this conversation on the show a couple of times now. But like generic food used to come. It used to just say cereal on the front, and then it would be in this black and white packaging or whatever. But now like they actually have like. They have like the cereal has a cartoon on it. It's just not Toucan Sam or whatever.
But I won't gotta say this, like
Tony the Tiger.
a lot of the off-brand stuff, like back then, people used to go in and stick their noses up to them. Now I'm just like it's like an everyday thing because I mean, hey, you go to Walmart, you grab the great value stuff. Now we have like stores like Aldi's that does nothing but sell their own brand of stuff, and it's like, oh, you know, well, it's okay to go do
people
that.
swear by it. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because like back in the day, like you had the generic aisle. We've talked about this multiple times.
Yes.
Black and white, like
Black and white boxes.
But now it's so cheap to print in color, but they just make new brands, and sometimes like true like great value is actually like Kellogg's or somebody.
Exactly. There's a lot of there was a potato chip brand that was out there, which I'm not going to mention what it was, but it was kind of like this. If you looked at it, it looked like a mom and pop brand type of like kettle chip or whatever. But if you went ahead and you turned the bag around, you see that it was made like Frito-Lay. Like things like that. So, I don't know.
A little fun fact for you is Oreo cookies used to be the knockoff brand. They were the generic brand. I can't remember the name of the other brand of the cookies, the sandwich cookies, right? The Oreo podcast.
Yeah, exactly. We look like an Oreo sitting here right now because since Joe and I are standing on the end, you're in the middle.
Well, the other thing
Why
is
we need video.
they did a study one time. They took the generic cereal and the actual cereal and found out the generic actually has more sugar than the regular.
Mm-hmm. That's because sugar's cheap.
Yeah.
Sugar's good.
Sugar's really bad.
Sometimes the cheaper brands that you have out there are worse than regular brands, but that goes in and leads over to the fact that I don't understand why, you know, in society today, while it's cheaper for you to go to like a fast food restaurant and pay, you can get a double cheeseburger for $1, but it costs you $7 to get a salad.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, that makes no sense whatsoever.
Yes.
Or when you go in and like you go to buy like Pepsi or Coke or whatever, and like the cans of pop are something like 30 cents an ounce, and then you move into like the 2 liter or the 20 ounce bottle. As you move up, like it gets cheaper, but like when you go from a 20 ounce to a 2 liter bottle, a 20 ounce bottle of Pepsi or Coke is like $1.50, but the 2 liter is only $1.
Yeah.
It's 50 cents less to buy another 100 ounces or whatever. I don't know. What the math is on that,
It's the same thing like whenever they go ahead and
somebody's gonna call us out on that. I know someone's gonna call me out on the math on that one. I don't know how many ounces is in a liter because I'm an American. Damn it.
That's right. And how about whenever restaurants go ahead and buy the canisters of say like Coke or Pepsi serve. Now you know that those canisters only cost maybe very most like $10.
Because I worked in a restaurant for 12 years. So
33.814 ounces is in 1 liter.
33. So you're paying 13, 14 ounces more. No, that's not. That can't be right.
You said how many ounces are in a liter, right?
Oh, so it'd be twice that in a 2 liter. So it'd be 66, 67 point something.
Actually, since we're going to be accurate today.
No, we don't.
67.628.
Nothing about this show is accurate. We don't do that.
Oh.
You knock that shit off.
Oh, no.
68 ounces.
67.6.
68 ounces.
67.6.
Not in Joe Stout's America. That's not at 68
well,
ounces.
guess what?
Oh, no, he did.
Joe Stout for president 2020.
Oh, Lord.
You're not old enough.
Oh,
you are
yes,
old
I
enough.
am. Am I not old? How old do you have to be? Is there an age limit on president?
It's 35.
I got that. And by 2020, I have that in spades. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
But What were we talking about 3 conversations ago that I was saying?
It's cheaper to buy a 2-liter than it is to buy.
No, I moved on from that. I given up on that one.
Government cheese.
No, past that. We need somebody taking dictation here. We need like a court stenographer to like go through. No,
we don't
even
hashtag me too around here.
Is there a less naughty word for dictation?
Mm-hmm.
Buck, you use dictation in a sentence.
Otay.
Looks like you guys rehearsed that bit.
Yes, and I can say it with a straight face.
Here's the thing. Jones had this telepathy when it comes to inappropriate off-color humor.
Yes, off color. Dictation.
We're never getting back to this. This is we've lost whatever wherever we were, gone.
It's okay.
We could move on, but
actually,
yes.
I was going to say this, but you guys kept going on. On January 17th, Captain James Cook becomes the first to cross...
Captain James T. Cook of the Starship Enterprise.
To cross the Antarctic Circle. Also, in 1873, a group of Modoc warriors defeated the United States Army in the first battle of the Stronghold, a part of the Modoc War.
What the hell's a Modoc? Is that a Star Trek thing?
No clue.
Everything's Star Trek so far.
In 1912, Captain Robert Scott's expedition arrives at South Pole.
Captain Robert Scott, the one that James T. Cook took over for.
Roald Amundsen? Whatever. In 1941, I can't pronounce that one.
Go ahead, give it a go.
Rosa Parks was born.
Kuomintang?
Hakuna Matata, what?
Forces
Hakuna Matata.
under order
May the
of
force be
Chiang
with you.
Kai-shik order fire a communist force,
What?
resuming the Chinese Civil War after World War II.
Was that a name? Roots or something?
Wrath of Khan, yep.
In 1946, United
Amadeus.
Nations Security Council holds first meeting. First one, mind you.
No, I can't do anything Star Trek with that.
Operation Desert Storm begins in 1991 with
go.
U.S.-led coalition forces bombing Iraq during the Gulf War.
Oh, so we bombed them first. That's our fault. We shouldn't have done that. That's rude.
We didn't start the fire. It was always there.
I don't know how far you can get through a song before we get sued.
Tara knows pretty much the entire song. We were singing it at for New Year's. We went to Jonah and Laura's house, and they wanted to do karaoke, and that song came up, and she basically sang the whole song.
Do you remember when I thought I knew all the words to Vanilla Ice's Ice
Yep.
Ice Baby, and I went up to go do karaoke, and as it turns out, I do not know all the words to Ice Ice Baby,
What?
but I did end up knocking over the monitor for the people running the karaoke.
I bet they loved you.
Yeah, I didn't get kicked out though. I don't think.
No.
I think we might have left on
did
my own
get
accord
kicked out.
before they had a chance to.
I want to go karaoke. That
Let's
sounds
do
like
it.
fun.
So
I'm in.
we went to I visited Matt and Rand like 3 or 4 years ago and did private karaoke. That is the
Private
bomb.
karaoke?
So they've got a room.
I'm your
Oh, you get a room.
Yeah. And you get to sing karaoke and just you and your friends.
You and the champagne room.
Nobody else? No champagne.
There's no sex in the champagne.
It was like a Japanese karaoke, and they all said like,
It sounds Japanese. Oh, Japornimation.
no, none of that.
This is like that Rule 34 thing where, like, you know, there's.
It's
there's
funny
shit
though
for
because
everything.
like everyone kept picking, oh, it's a great song. So I picked a bunch of songs, and I go, what's this song? Why'd you pick this song? I'm like, because it's cool. Nobody knows the song but you, Joel. I'm like, it's on the list.
I want Joel to sing "Play That Funky Music, White Boy."
Okay, hold on.
I don't think we can here though. We gotta find karaoke. So who's doing karaoke tonight? I say we got our karaoke on.
Yes.
Play that funky music, white boy.
We can go to that place where they celebrate Christmas 365.
Where do they celebrate? You know what? No, I'm Christmased out. Like, I'm Christmased out before Christmas even hits.
No, I'm all about
so
like some
horrible.
Mariah Carey. All I want for Christmas is you. Let's do it.
No, you know what though? You did miss a conversation a couple episodes ago. Joel and I were having a debate as to. I said one of the best Christmas bands, believe it or not, is the Hanson Brothers. They still
No,
do
you
music.
said that.
I
didn't
said
say
that. You argued with me.
So
and our
I'm
friend
going-
Dwayne was on the show, and Dwayne backed me up.
So
Hanson, like in Mbop
Yes,
Hanson?
the Umbop kids are actually really good.
They are good, but I wouldn't call them the best.
No, I think they're up there. They're woefully better than a lot of.
But I'm gonna go to tell you this.
They
Do
do
you know,
music
do you know the
Christmas.
Christmas song that I cannot go ahead and
Yes, I
stand?
do know which
Thank
song you hate. Elvis.
Blue
Blue
Christmas.
Christmas.
Them women that do the background in that song remind me of the chickens from Charlotte's Web that is like flying their hands around. I'm like, oh no. As soon as I hear it, I turn it off.
I love that song, and I could not get it out of my head after you said that.
No.
You were talking about how much you hate that song, and the whole next day,
No.
I was humming it to myself the whole time.
I had it on 45 and I sat there with a lighter and burned it slowly.
I like Elvis though.
No.
Do you not like Elvis? No, you're a music aficionado.
I do not.
Aficionado?
Do you know the quote?
Aficionado?
What? What about the quote about what?
What Elvis said?
What do you say?
Well, the reason my father wasn't like Elvis, because Elvis said, "I'll never let an N-word shine my shoes."
Exactly. And here's the thing about Elvis. That's one of the quotes that he said that I will never go to like him for. And a lot of his songs that he had in the beginning, he never went ahead and gave credit to them because they were on, what was the term that they used for whenever blacks came out with what was the term? Somebody help me. I know somebody's probably
You
got
gotta
a
give me a
message.
little more to go on.
They had record labels that specifically went ahead and released songs by black people because they weren't allowed to go in and show their faces on album covers or off of labels, so on and so forth.
You've told me this before. And
Yes.
I can't remember,
So
I don't know
like,
the term.
so
I
like
wouldn't have known if you
Elvis's
had-
Hound Dog was a remake of a song that was, and I have to go and look up the woman's name now because I don't want anybody to go and come back and be like, Aaron doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, now I feel like a racist because I like
No.
Elvis. And I also can't eat out of the goodie bar guy when he comes around playing his music either. You guys ruined that one for me too. I'm not allowed to have ice cream anymore.
The ice cream.
Thanks a whole lot.
Oh, I cannot listen to the Ice Cream Man ever
Oh, come
again.
on, it's great. We love the Ice Cream Man.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
what watermelons? Oh, I heard that. I was like, what?
How's it go again? Hum it for me.
Mm-mm.
Hum it in a Jamaican accent.
No. Mm-mm. I will never go ahead and sing that song ever
I asked him
again.
to sing that song for my wedding, and he wouldn't do it.
I would not. I refuse.
For your wedding?
Yes.
That's Joel's wedding song.
Mm,
Tara walked down the aisle to something.
yes.
No, they had to play when I walked down the aisle.
Right. The song was originally done by Willie Mae, quote, Big Mama Thornton, August 13th, 1952.
How big was Big Mama?
Big Mama was big.
Big Mama was real
Big.
You got a picture of
And-
Big Mama? No, because she wasn't allowed to back then.
Yeah, they were not.
Kind of racist.
Or did she not show up in the photo?
They weren't allowed to go in and put it on there. It was off of the Peacock Records label.
Oh,
I remember
look at
that.
Yeah, they got
Yes.
a peacock on the album cover, but
Hound Dog
not
was
Big Mama.
it was their only hit record, selling over 500,000 copies, spending 14 weeks in the R&B charts, including 7 weeks at the number one.
And you know what's funny is like I did not know that was not an Elvis original,
Right.
and that's probably one of the songs he's most known.
There we go. And then 3 years later, Elvis went ahead and re-recorded it in July 1956. It reached it was ranked number 19 on Rolling Stone's magazine list of 500 greatest songs of all times, and it's also one of the best-selling singles of all times. Presley's version sold over 10 million copies globally.
Wow.
But the thing about it is that they never went ahead and gave credit over to that
Big
original.
Mama.
Yeah, and I don't believe that she ever went ahead and received. I don't know if she received any royalties for it, but
Well, I'm certain that Disney will make a movie out of it soon enough.
Disney,
Oh, Disney loves that kind of stuff.
really?
Yeah, wasn't Disney the one that did the one about the chicks that did the work for NASA?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's like their new thing now. They're bringing
Mm-hmm.
it all back around, giving credit where credit's due. God bless Walt.
They own Fox now.
In Walt we trust.
There we go. But I think that was it off of there. But yeah,
All that from Blue Christmas. It's been a blue
I can't stand that. He could keep him swaying hips and flipped up processed hair and all. He can keep it.
I did not know that. Now I have to hate Elvis, man.
You don't have to
There's
hate
too many
Elvis.
people.
No, you don't have to hate him.
No,
You're just racist if you do.
Oh Lord, Hammer, here we go. I was just making a point to go ahead and say, but there was a bunch of remakes that went ahead and came out, like in the '60s. I know that a lot of the R&B groups that were from Motown went ahead and remade songs by the Beatles.
Oh, okay.
There was a lot of remakes.
And there's a lot of songs out there that were just remade because they're good songs. Like there's like
Or because they're racist.
Well, no, I mean not all.
Stop it.
Some songs are just remade because they're remade.
Yeah.
Like but here's the thing: is Elvis didn't say I'm not gonna remake this song because it was originally sung by a black artist.
Right. I'm just gonna go ahead and remake it. It's my own version.
You're just like, by the way, you got a Mexican sound my shoes? Because
And how famous was Elvis at the time whenever he did it?
Right.
So, I mean, it's not like, this wasn't like what skyrocketed him. He didn't ride on the wings of fame over here. He just
on the back.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying, if Elvis comes on and I start tapping my toe, I don't want anybody giving me dirty looks over here. That's all I'm saying. Can we get back to talking about Christmas again? I missed that. It was nice whenever I
would like to tell the audience that Joe does have a black card with me, so he's perfectly fine.
That's not universal. I didn't know that.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I got you.
Riding on the Pat bus when you're not there.
I got you. I'm telling you.
I'll tell you what. You got to keep those words down.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes the crackers uncomfortable on the bus too. Because they don't know. They just didn't know.
Oh, they did.
I always wonder what would happen at my job if I just dropped the N-word.
Oh, nothing. Not a damn thing.
No, like in the middle of a meeting, like a very important meeting.
Here's how you can tell whether something's going to happen. The people that are above you on the whole economic scale, as far as work-wise, are they white?
Yeah.
Then they're not going to say nothing. Because they would then have to report that back to someone, and it would probably have to write up something, and in said write-up, they'd have to write that word down. So, what they would do is go, I didn't hear nothing, I don't know what he said. You could probably get away with it 7, 8, 9, 10 times.
Interesting.
Yes. No, I double dogged it. You know, like in Super Troopers, whenever they keep saying meow,
Nope.
You can just meow your way into the N-word.
No.
I double dog dare you.
Nope.
There's only one way to find out.
I'm not doing it.
I'll do it.
I like my job. You will definitely get fired.
I would definitely get fired. I've already told you, I haven't used that word in, I was 12 at the time, whatever happened. We've already had this conversation. My mom beat the hell out of me.
Oh, yes. You went in and told me that.
Yeah, she woke me up. Haven't said it again.
Did you watch that Aries Spear video I sent you, Jonesy?
What's that?
The video I sent you over Facebook?
The what video?
The video. Like,
yes.
I want to know what's going on. What are you guys having? Like, this is like...
It's this comic.
I've got the black card, damn it, tell me.
So this comic's talking about how, like, white people's parents versus his parents. He talks about how he's sitting there playing video games with his buddy Todd. And, like, his mom kicks the door and, like, swats, like, you better clean this room. Or I'm going to take that controller, wrap it around your face, and I'm going to shove it up your ass. He's like, his friends are like, bro, she can't do that. That's your personal space. He's like, no. Don't you be messing this up for me.
What do we got going on over here? Something good? Oh, we're going back to Elvis. You son of a bitch. Elvis Presley died on August 16th, 1977, in the bathroom.
Yeah.
He died on the toilet.
Wait, did you did you watch? You watched the second season of Ash vs. the Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a line in there where he says something? I can't remember what's going on, but he says maybe it wasn't Ash vs. the Evil Dead. There was something I was watching where he goes right before he's about to die. He goes, "I'm going to the bathroom," or he yells it or something, and then like he ends up not dying, and they're like, "Why did you yell it?" He goes, "Famous last words." It's what Elvis said before he went.
He actually died on the toilet?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Yes.
I thought he choked on a fried peanut butter.
No, I don't know if this is true. But supposedly, while he was on the toilet, he was eating a fried banana sandwich.
On the toilet?
I think that, yeah, who takes
He was eating a fried banana, he was eating a sandwich on the toilet? That's nasty. Come on now.
It's Elvis.
You either taking a dump.
He did eat fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches. That is true.
Which probably was constipated.
That's why he had to go to the bathroom so much.
But he was laying in a pool of his own vomit.
They say, I believe he had a heart attack, is what I heard.
So he had a heart attack on the toilet while eating a peanut butter and fried peanut butter.
That's what I heard.
You know what? I'm gonna stick with that. That's the way it's going down.
Wow.
I'm okay with that. And
so maybe I should stop eating fried chicken on the toilet then.
Yes. You should not eat anything on the toilet. What's your standpoint on that? Okay.
No.
I'm gonna go to this. No, okay, all right.
My fingers.
Listen, do you ever read like?
Okay, hold on.
When you flush the toilet, particles come up in the air.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Okay. Before or after you flush?
Before.
What do you like? Step out like you flush and run out with it?
What
or
do
you
you
just
mean?
finish eating before you're?
No, you take that box of chicken in with you. You sit down and you just sit there and eat while you're taking your doing your number two.
What happens if you're done doing number two before you're done with your bucket of chicken?
Then you set it on the countertop. You grab some Charmin. Make sure you get everything clean back in, or
no food in the bathroom.
Or if you have the option to bidet.
If you bidet.
If you
We
bidet.
gotta get to that.
Yes, if you
Who
bidet.
has a bidet?
I've used one before.
In
Interesting.
America?
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta interview this man.
Yeah.
Where did you find
We
the
got a
bidet?
baller here.
It was at this place out in Vegas actually.
What?
Here's my question now.
What's that?
The reason I'm kind of scared of the bidet.
Wait, was this a real bidet, or were you just drunk in the Bellagio sitting on top of one of the fountains?
No, this was a bidet.
Here's my concern with the bidet. Everybody's different. So you sit in the toilet, your butt is going to sit in different situations.
Right.
You got your x-axis, you got your y-axis, you got the z-axis, the water going up.
Right.
So you've got 3 axes there to screw up of too much pressure. So worst case scenario, too far back, goes up your shirt. Too far forward, goes up the front of your shirt. Or if it's too much pressure,
it goes up where it's supposed to go up.
It's not gonna be. It's not going to be too much pressure. It's not going to be like one of them whirlwind is going to like give you like a colonic.
Wait, are we all built that different? Because I've seen a lot of porn, and I'm pretty sure it's all pretty much in the same spot.
What I'm saying is people have different size axes. I'm just saying.
Is that an octopus that you're mimicking there?
Well, no. I mean, like some people can go ahead and open, and some people can't.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, you know.
Depending on how you sit
Right.
on your toilet, depends on where.
No, I'm with you for the pressure thing. Like, I think a certain amount of pressure is a no-no.
That's just one. That's one variable. But
Right.
you still got the forward and backwards. How does it know where your butthole is to clean?
Well, I think
Well,
you gotta like aim yourself. You gotta like adjust.
That's the thing. Do I aim or does it aim?
Oh
Like,
no, you're gonna go ahead and aim it. I mean, so you're either
So
going to go
do I
ahead
get
and
like a joystick then? Is it
no.
like?
No, it just goes in and comes on. Either you're going to go to get your testicles cleaned, and if you're too far back, then you just went ahead and gave your testicles, and you just move it back a
Which,
little bit.
you know what, there's nothing wrong with that anyways.
Exactly.
Let's admit that more often than not,
But
they need
if it's
cleanup
not far
anyhow.
enough, it goes at the back of your shirt.
Well, you gotta start far back then and work your way forward.
But you really have to be like pooping really forward for it to go to the back of your shirt.
That's what I'm asking. I've never used a bidet, so I'm wondering. I'm
Okay.
thinking. I'm a IT person,
Yes.
so I think worst case scenarios, so I can thwart those things from happening.
You start low and work your way high, like tuning a guitar.
Yep.
Okay.
But it does actually go ahead and work because I mean you're cleansing your butt cheeks. Some people go ahead and need that because they probably got dingleberries hanging back here. But
The idea of being squirt gun shot up the keister to me is not something I want to do.
but it's not like a. It's more like a nice,
It's
gentle,
like
like water
So
fountain.
it's like more of a caress.
A caress.
So it's not a. It's more of a.
Yeah. Right. Like
It's like a spray? Can you adjust it? Can you torque it? Is it like whenever you have to move the sprayers on your windshield wipers? Can you like you need like a cross stream?
Right.
Here's
You
what
go-
I'm picturing now. I'm picturing like the 9000 version. The scanner goes over, scans like the contour of your ass,
Oh my
and
goodness.
then it goes back.
You guys are
I
thinking
don't
like
want
you're
scan.
thinking like a
I don't
super
want
soaker or
scan.
something.
That's yeah.
It calculates the curvature of your ass and
Well,
knows
I
how
get-
much pressure
and it would
to
go ahead
use.
and
Does
help out the-
Nerf make bidets?
And it would go ahead and help you out even more. Like, there's people that go ahead and have like explosive diarrhea or whatever. Go ahead and just wash yourself on out. You know?
See, that's the other side of it. This thing's it's separate than a toilet, right? Or is it inside the toilet?
It's in the toilet.
You can actually get it in the toilet or right next to the toilet. You can actually go ahead and look up online right now and
Well, if
find a
it's in
bidet
the
that you
toilet,
can,
though,
you can attach
But I'm
to your
saying, like,
toilet.
what if like what you send outbound gets on top of what's supposed to spray back up? Then basically you just created a potato gun.
No, it's where it's aimed. Well, it could be if you have a explosive diarrhea or whatever.
But what if you just have like a monster deuce? What if you bake a loaf of brown bread and it comes out and it covers the and then as it tries to then
Okay.
It would
oh
go
here
ahead
we
and
go. We
work.
got pictures of this.
Yes.
It looks like a sink. That is a sink. Oh wait, that's not a sink. That one has beer in it.
What is that pink one? The fourth one.
That's the one with the beer in it. They turned it into a.
Oh,
cooler.
they turned the toilet.
That's
into
just a
That's just
birthday cake.
nasty. That's just nasty.
What
Come
is
on
a
now.
birthday cake? That kid's playing in there. Get out of there, kid. Hey, where's his parents?
No.
It's just-
That's
So how do we go from looking at a bidet with girls with dresses on?
Apparently, because I typed bidet, it's out of Lydia Bidet, who's apparently
Lydia Bidet. What an unfortunate name.
A Lydia bidet?
Lydia Bidet.
A blue
See,
bidet?
that's what I'm worried about.
Attached
That's
to
exactly what I'm
mental
worried
health.
about.
What happens if you stand up, then it shoots out of the toilet? Is it gonna rocket past you? Oh,
Well.
I'm not mopping up that floor.
Mm-mm.
That's nasty.
Gives you that clean. Oh,
So
you
it
can
hits
go
you
ahead
from
and feel.
behind.
You can
Oh,
go
it's,
ahead
it
and
comes from the back end. It's not coming up. It's coming like behind you.
right, and you can go ahead and
Okay.
control the strength of the water coming out also.
Oh, you got a little nozzle down there. You
Yeah.
can
So you can either do it like soft and gentle, or you can go ahead and do it like pressure
soft
washer.
and gentle.
Okay, so hypothetically,
That sounds like a Queen song, doesn't
so
it?
hypothetically, you have explosive diarrhea. You cover that up.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's going
I
to
mean,
knock
I
the
think
rest
because
of
it's
it
off
off.
on the side, then that makes it like.
If you have explosive diarrhea, then you better turn that sucker all the way up and clean yourself up on out.
Yeah, you need a shower head. You need one of those detachable.
$35 for.
Right.
That's it.
I'm going to order one.
No.
They have it at this. I'm not going to go to mention the name of the store, but I know the name of that store, and I have a gift card for it for $50. So this is only $35.
I'm saying Bed Bath & Beyond.
We should do another show.
Yeah,
on
we can do that.
We should do another show on bidets and have somebody go in and use it. Joe, I volunteer you.
I'm down. I'll give it a go. Me and Lydia Bidet will give this a try.
Oh crap! I spelled that wrong, didn't I?
How do we get on these subjects of bidets?
No.
It is stream of consciousness. That's how this works.
Can you? What did you do if you like found out that your name meant something really messed up in another language?
Self-cleaning dual
At least
nozzle.
I know that my name came straight out the Bible.
Like what if like Joe means like butthole in Chinese?
I don't know.
Right? I mean, like, 'cause obviously Lydia Bidet didn't look Americanish, and I'm assuming that her parents would have changed their name or something somewhere along the line. Especially, I'm assuming she's some sort of model, so she probably had the opportunity. You were looking up how to install a bidet.
Well, yeah,
over
I'm
here.
curious.
Yes.
Because like this whole thing is foreign to me.
You only need a screwdriver
And a pipe wrench.
and a pipe wrench. There we go.
Look at that. This is a simple setup. It's basically it's a garden hose that you can hook up to your butthole.
I bet these listeners are just like howling right now.
I'm hoping they're following along.
How?
Well, they can't because they don't
How
know
to
what.
hook up
We
a
should
bidet?
attach the link so that they can
Yes.
keep up with us.
So what you do is you go ahead and disconnect the
Water line
water line from
the
the.
tank,
You go to go ahead and empty the water out of the tank, obviously.
right?
You go to go ahead and unscrew the lid to the toilet
You
off.
don't have to mess with the bowl cocks, governor.
So you're going to go ahead and screw those into the
Adjustable.
apparatus. So okay, and then you screw the lid back on.
Let's say it just attaches under the lid.
So
Water
those of
goes
us who
to
live
this.
in apartments can go ahead and do that. And then you're going to unscrew the
No, it's still the water line. It teaches you where.
water
Oh,
line
it's got
from
an
there.
adapter.
Oh, so it's going to take the water out of the back of the toilet and use it that way.
No. It's the water still coming up in through the
In through
water
there?
that would go up through the ball cock down into the tank will now then go straight to the bidet.
Oh, into your anus.
Hate us because they ain't us.
I love
That's just
So
I don't-
that would
looks
go ahead and hook
dangerous.
into there. And then where's that other
Oh,
nozzle?
there's like another adapter there. Is that like that's like a backup source?
Well,
I'm
it can
assuming.
do dual. So.
So so you can use rainwater in case you live
Ooh,
in
I
a
bet you
cave.
you can put hot
What
water
you mean
in there.
dual? You mean like one or
Yes.
two?
Yes. You take
Oh, hot water installation. So you're not squirting yourself with some cold water back in.
Oh, I do not want to burn my bum hole.
Right.
No, it's gonna mix it.
Yeah, I don't know. That.
Oh, because that is cold water coming out of there.
Yeah.
Wait,
so
what?
So you're gonna take another hose from the hot water.
Oh, you can put that little adapter in between.
Are we afraid of the hot water? Live a little dangerously.
I want some warm water back there.
A little chill for you. That
You know-
would make you feel like alive.
Your anus might pucker if you go and put some cold water that quick on to it.
You know what though? If you're shooting water up my anus, I want it to pucker anyways. I don't need an unpuckered anus.
There's
wherever
probably
the
some
water's
people up there, their
squirting.
anus would probably just open up.
I've seen those videos.
Do not over tighten.
Do not over tighten the nozzle. So
might
okay, so
over-tighten
you
my
go
bum.
ahead and you do this.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, look at that.
let the sun shine.
Wow, we just learned something new.
So that water
We
comes.
definitely have to put this link.
And we spelled
in
it
the
wrong.
audience. Oh,
Bidet.
it's Bidet.
Lux,
Well,
the
how did you
Lux
spell it?
bidet.
B-A-D-A-Y.
He's a boudet.
I am not a speller. I'm telling you that right now. Either I nail it or I butcher it.
I wonder if R. Kelly has one of those in his bathroom.
Of course he does.
That was a bad joke.
And next time on Stream of Consciousness.
Whoa. Barnwell Swash SC400 elongated bidet seat with air dryer and stainless steel nozzle.
Hair
Wow.
dryer.
Nozzle oscillation.
So this has like an air source that's gonna go up and flap. You're just gonna get a little. You're gonna get an underclap.
But see, I don't understand that because if I had some, like I washed it with
Look
the
at
water
these
and
controls.
get some warm, get that warmth
That's
of
too many damn. But my remote control
Oh,
for my TV
exactly.
doesn't have that much.
Rear wash.
it. Rear wash, front wash, and dry.
Massage. Water pressure, dry temperature.
Massage. Massage?
Wait.
What are you massaging?
Okay, I'd eat one of these to massage my anus.
This
Seat
molesting ass
temperature.
bidet touching.
Seat
I
temperature.
don't want this thing touching.
Water temperature.
What kind of sick shit is that?
Ooh.
$379. It makes the ball glow.
How much is that?
Nope.
$379.
No.
I want to know how it massages you.
$279.
Is it the seat that massages you?
The water.
The
also
water
is.
it's like.
Really? Oh, that might feel good.
Or it might not.
Okay, here we
Ooh.
go.
That could go either way.
Packed with seat features you want.
I don't
Warm
want
air
any of the
dryer,
features.
warm water wash, stainless steel self-cleaning nozzle, heated seat, night light, auto mode, gentle massage pulse, power saving, eco mode, and sturdy sittable lid. Stainless steel nozzle. The Swash SE400 has a stainless steel self-cleaning nozzle for maximum hygiene and
Self-cleaning
durability.
nozzle.
With both rear and front wash, the nozzle is positionable and has both oscillating and gentle massage pulse functions. Get more for less. Compare features to the bidet seats that are hundreds of dollars more. The Swash wash on your existing toilet. Remove toilet seat and replace it with the Swash wash. No plumber or tools required. Premium quality you can trust.
I'm uncomfortable with all of this. This is making me warm. Like I'm sweating right now just thinking about that.
Well, you wouldn't need the sweat because it has the front wash on it. You could take care of
You
yourself.
know what?
with that.
I could stick my head in the toilet and then I could rinse my face off for all the sweat beading off my forehead.
Well,
And then if I'm thirsty, I could take a drink.
And one more thing, the light, that would be very good at night because you know us guys, when you turn on their lights, to go pee.
Mm-hmm.
And it would
No, that part I do like.
now I
That's
kind of
one
want to put
the
ground
only
effects on my toilet.
Hey.
So, guys,
Pimp my toilet.
it is that time again.
That sounds like a good show. I'd watch that.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, and join us next time here on Stream of Consciousness. Be sure to like us on Facebook,
Bidet.
Tinder, Twitter,
Bidet.
Tumblr,
Bidet.
Bidet.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter.
I had it.
No, you didn't.
I was doing really good there.
Yes.
Good night, folks.
Never trust me. Night, everybody.
Y'all have a blessed day.